Today I will be doing a Q&A, to get so you can get to know a little bit more about me. And I got my questions right here. See, there's like 20. I probably won't get through all of them. Okay, so first question. My name and my age. My name is actually Kayla Davis. Um, and I am 17 years old. Almost to number 18. Praying. Um, yeah, so that was short and easy. Next, do I go to school? Yes, I do. I am a senior in high school, and yeah, high school. I don't like high school. I don't like school, but I particularly like high school. So yeah, it's just never been my thing. Not because of being bullied or anything. It's not for me. But anyway, um, okay. Next question. My channel. What my channel will be about. So, in my description, or not description, I'm sorry, in my about part of the thing, um, I said that I will be talking about anything that comes to mind, and that's basically what I will be doing. Anything that I want to talk about or I want to do, I will show you guys. Um, like I will do rants or AKA podcasts, vlogs, challenges, all of that. So, and if you have any suggestions on what I should do, you can hit me up on Instagram. Put that in my description. Um, yeah. My next question. What are my favorite things to do? Um, favorite things. I don't really have favorite things. I just do things. Um, I like to listen to music and I like to read. I like to write. I write music actually. Um, yeah, I write music. I write poems. I like short stories. I write short stories. Um, oh, and I make lip gloss. I have my own lip gloss business. Here's one right here. I think that's how the YouTube gurus do it. Yeah, I think. Um, but this is mine. I made this homemade lip gloss. It is called Granny Smith Apple. That is the flavor. And my business is called Kay's Cupcakery Cosmetics. And my website will be also in the description. And so will my Instagram for my lip gloss business and my Facebook. So yeah, I have all the platforms, you know. But yeah, go shop Kay's Cupcakery Cosmetics. Go ahead. Next question. Am I used to speaking on camera? I yes and no because um you know in the day and age that we are in now, everybody's always on their phone recording something. So I guess you know that would be me speaking on camera because I do sometimes rant to my Instagram or Facebook followers whenever I get bored or when I cannot sleep. So I will be up. at 2 o'clock in the morning ranting to everyone for no reason because I can't sleep. So I just kind of speak what I am thinking about. Um, but other than that, um, yeah, I'm not really on camera a lot, I guess you can say. But yeah, next question. My fears about starting a YouTube channel. Well, one of my fears is that I come off as judgy, because I have gotten that before. Many people have said that I'm a very judgmental person. I don't try to be. I just have a lot of ideas of people. Um, I do not try to be judgmental because I get that from friends, families, strangers, and I do not mean to be so judgmental. But yeah, that's one fear. There are many others, but I'll probably list about two or three. Another fear I have is my appearance, because I don't want to seem too. I don't know. I am sometimes subconscious about the way that I look. Sometimes, not all the time. Now there'll be other times where I'll be like, "Oh, girl, you cute," but the other times I do not feel very confident in myself, which I am working on. You know, so you gotta keep working on the things you don't like, and that is something that I am working on. And I think that is, well, no, one more. Another fear. So you have a lot. I'm not gonna say all of them. Another fear I have is how I live, like my lifestyle. Because I know there be some other YouTubers or YouTube channels that are like living it up. They go out, they do things with different people. They have all this nice stuff, the nice room, nice house, nice clothes. And I don't have most of that, most of those things. Like as you can see, this background is just my headboard. You know, other kids, they would have like LED lights or like twinkly lights or whatever, and I don't have that. Cause I want it to be my style. I actually want some. Get it? I'm broke. But I'm a weird, chill kind of person. I don't really like to go out, and I don't like being around too many people, which is why towards, you know, when I get into all of this officially, you'll see more and more of me, you know, being around my family, because that's really all I'm around, my family and probably like one friend, because that's all I have. Everybody else is just like acquaintances and people I've known, but that's really about it. Yeah, that's my fears. Another question is, how often do you plan to publish videos? So that is a question I've been asking myself a lot here lately. Sorry. I was thinking about doing it every other day, posting videos every other day, either that or once a week. And I think I will do once a week for now, but when I start to get a lot of views and a lot of subscribers, I think depends on what you like to do. Now, I won't be always just, coming on here and just doing or talking about random stuff. I will be doing, like I said, challenges and vlogs and all types of things. And one thing I actually am thinking about doing is a hair journey. Hair journey. Because I suffer from alopecia, and I have 4 bald spots, and I'm very good at hiding them. But if you want to kind of if you kind of want to see where I am and how everything's going with my hair or with my life, I suggest you do follow my channel. And I think that I will do the hair journey thing. It kind of all depends, because like I said, I'm very self-conscious about a lot of things, especially my hair. Like I said, I'm very good at hiding everything. So 9 times out of 10, you probably don't see me with a ponytail and my scarf on my head, or braids, or rather live 120 years that are comfortable but boring, or live a life half of like you go through all these little things in life. You go through elementary school, middle school, high school. It sounds like when you're okay, for example, when you go in elementary school and let's say you are in the second grade and everybody is like, oh yes, I'm so happy I'm a kid, I can do whatever I want, I have no worries. When you watch all these movies like High School Musical, that was one of my favorite movies when I was younger. I would be like, oh, I can't wait till I'm in high school, I'm gonna have so much fun, everything's gonna be so cool. um and you feel like it's like forever away. But then when you actually get there, it's just like, what just happened? Did I just literally miss all of my life? I just missed all of my life. So, as far as I know, I just kind of skipped through everything, and now everything just kind of setting in, saying, "Hey, you're going to be an adult, so you gotta get your stuff together. Regardless if it's money or school, just life, period. It's a lot to take in once you kind of sit there and think. Because I am a person that thinks a lot. I kind of think about a little bit of everything. Like if I sit there too long, let's say I could be watching some TikTok videos on my phone, and then I'll see one thing about high school going so fast, or how 2016 was the best year, or something random. Uh, I would be like, oh wow, I really am finna. I'm sorry. I really am going to turn 18. I am going to graduate in less than 6 months. That's crazy. Um, but yeah, I guess that is something that kind of overwhelms me. That has a heavy weight on my shoulders or on my life, because it's kind of scary to think about. Like you have to be taking care of yourself, and your mom and your dad or your grandparents, they won't be here to kind of say, hey, go do your schoolwork. Hey, go to work. Hey, you have to be at work on time. You kind of have to do that yourself. Now, that not me, because I tell myself, hey, you gotta get up. You gotta go do this. You gotta go work. You gotta go make this money. You gotta go to school, and you gotta get this grade in this class. But it's kind of crazy. So I guess, and yeah, like I said, that's something that I feel that overwhelms me. Um, Geez, next question. What do you take for adult, you're grown, you can do what you do. You should have thought about that before. But if it was a child, like a small child, like a baby or not baby, a toddler or an elementary school kid or like a sixth grader or something from sixth grade below, sixth grade and down. Let's say that. So what was that like 12, 13 years old? 13 years old down. I would go back and save you. I will sacrifice myself for you because you're doing. If you're on your own and you need help and no one's want to help you, of course I will because I would want somebody to do the same to me, which is kind of bad because I wouldn't risk my life for an adult. So that says a lot about me, I guess. Yeah. Next, what's the most memorable lesson you learned from your parents or parent? Because I only have one. We'll get into that another time. The most memorable lesson I've learned from my parents, aka my mama, my mommy. Um, Actually, I know what. Um, when I was younger, I started going. I was diagnosed with depression. It was in the seventh grade, and she would be telling me things like, "You have to wake up when you get up in the morning. You have to get up and say, do I want to be happy or do I want to be sad and depressed? You have to make that choice in the morning to keep you going. And you do that every day until it's like, guess what? I'm going to be happy today. Guess what? I'm going to be sad today. Guess what? I'm going to be happy. And it's kind of a constant thing. You have to do it until it's like a constant thing. And when she told me that, that's something that I have always remembered. Even through today, I still do suffer with my depression and my anxiety and all that. Um, because as I got older, it has gotten worse, but not so worse to where I am physically hurting myself. But it has her saying that to me when I was in the seventh grade did help me a whole lot in life. I guess I can say that the reason that I am still alive today is because of my mama, my mommy, my mother. She is the reason why I am here, you know. And yeah, that kind of shows how much, it kind of makes me realize how much she does for me and how much she sacrifices for me, how much she goes through for me and my sisters. Because I have two younger sisters. One is 16 and one is That that is something that he taught me without knowing that he taught me. It's crazy. Um, yeah. So, next question. Well, not next question. We're going back to a question about the single person. I will ask a question, and what would the question be? The person I will ask the question would probably be, um, jeez. If I can ask anybody a question, now that I think about it, it would be God or Jesus or anyone or all of them. I will ask them why or what is your plan for me, or why do you do the things you do to me or for me? Because I do sometimes feel that he doesn't really kind of, he does things that I feel like are very hurtful, I guess you can say. Like, I recently went through something with people, with, my sister, one of my sisters, and a guy. I won't really get too into it, um, because this kind of is a sensitive subject because it is sort of recent. Um, but like that whole situation that happened and what happened after and how it was resolved, I guess, because in my opinion, I don't think it has been resolved. But everybody wants me to be like, "Oh, it's fine. You gotta let yourself like feel or whatever." Um, it makes me think that it makes me feel sometimes that he's against me. So the question I would ask, like I said, would be, "What are you doing? What is your plan? Are you trying to make my skin thicker, or are you trying to show me how life will actually be, or like my plan for everything, or your plan for me and life?" Because I don't really have a constant in my life. Well, I have one constant, and that's my friend. I won't put his name out there without his permission. Um, he's, I have to say, he's my closest and only friend. Like, only, I guess you could say he is my best friend, and we are we're really close. We've known each other for 4 years. Um, and it's like, I guess it's kind of weird though how he ended up in my life. more. So yeah, I guess I'm doing this for the money, yes, and not for the money. And make sure I didn't miss any questions. Do I hope to get famous one day? Well, no. I've never wanted to be famous. I don't want to be famous, but I do want to have a lot of money because the first thing I do when I start to make bank is buy my mama a house. Buy my mama a house and buy my mama a driver for her G-Wagon because that is exactly what she wants. She does not like to drive. So yeah, she'll have her own personal driver in her little G-Wagon, in her own nice house. And I won't be too far from her because I never wanted to be far from my mom. Just for some fact, just something happens, I want to make sure she's okay. I want to take care of her. I'm the equivalent to a mama's boy. I'm a mama's girl. So yeah. And I think that is all of my questions for now. Yeah, so that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you for watching this. My Instagram, follow me on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, all that jazz. Put it in my description below, and I'll put my website for my lip gloss business, Kay's Cupcakery Cosmetics. I'll put that in the description too. If you have any ideas for a new video, you can DM me on Instagram or Facebook Messenger, or put it down in the comments, which I'm still trying to figure out. So I'll probably do it because but yeah, and after all of that, I will see you guys next video. And to that, I say deuces.